Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis, and we are back for week 2 in Season of the Witch. And first thing you're going to do is the quest. Now, the quest this week is fairly simple, so I'm just going to literally go through and show you guys the steps. Main thing here, I'm going to show you a couple of the new secrets in the Spire activity, and also check in on our new card. So, once we get Eris, you're going to get some information from Eris. So, she's going to go and give you the Eris story, what she's been through, some of the sword logic stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Further your understanding of sword logic by attuning with an element at Eris Morn's ritual. Now, when it says attune for an element, all this basically is picking which one of these that you want to interact with. That's mostly it. Not too much else. And you're going to be able to pick the other ones in future weeks. I think this is just like allowing you access to possibly the card that we've seen in Spire, in Savathun Spire, which I'll show you guys where those three are. Whichever one you pick, you will be able to access the other ones in the future. I'm guessing it's probably on a weekly reset basis. So we're going to pick which attunement you want. I went solar just because I've been messing with the new exotic. You're going to get all three over the future weeks. If you have a very specific build that you want to do anything for the raid, it's probably not going to matter because nothing in here specifically, whether it's the cards or anything related to the attunement, is probably going to affect you in the raid. So my guess is don't worry about that. Just pick which one you're having fun with right now. You'll get the next ones in probably future weeks. Once you attune and actually pick, you're going to go through and defeat combatants using the selected element's damage. It was 50 combatants in Savathun's Throne World or seasonal activities. Whichever one you want to do, totally fine. Defeating powerful combatants will grant additional progress. So you do your 50. So the next thing you're going to do is attune with the Hive Elemental Runes in the lost sectors of Savathun's Throne World. It's going to tell you which one to go to. Literally all you got to do is go to your map. It's going to show you which location is your lost sector this week. And Arc, Void, and Solar are going to be different ones. Like Solar, for me, it was Metamorphosis. When it was Arc, it was the one in the kind of landing section. And then I think if you got Void, you're going east to her actual like White Throne area. You're going to be looking for runes in there, and they are all in the same area. So one of the guys I know did Arc, I did Solar. There were 5, and then they were all in one small area. I didn't have to like go to the next section. They're behind pillars, tucked around corners. Really got to look. They're not like back at the starting section. Like there were enemies. They were in an area where enemies spawn, and they tucked 5 of them in here, about as hidden as they could be. Like I had to go backwards through the area just to try and see different perspectives, tucked around corners. Look, there are generally 5. You'll know when you find them. I went all the way through the lost sector thinking they were somewhere. They were literally all in one main section. They were like, so if your lost sector is divided up into 3 areas, they're probably just in one of them. So once you find all of those, then you're going to go visit the radio. Then you're going to speak with Eris Morn, get your conversation going on there. Visit the Holo Projector. We're going to hear from a interesting little guest there. And that is mostly it for the week. So, that is step 1. Now, the other thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into Savathun Spire, and we're going to be working on a couple of the secrets. That's the main part of this as well. So the secrets this week are going to be find a guarded hidden chest. You probably have seen this area, but nothing happened before. Well, now it will. And find the hidden chest at the end of the deep side platforms in the labyrinth. So I'll show you guys where both of those are. Also, my goal this week is to show you where your attunement cards are. I'm going to be trying to pick up my solar one. If somebody in my instance actually picked it up for me, I'll still show you where it's at. As long as somebody doesn't just like burn through the area. And then you should be getting a solar one. So if this technically was my solar card already, dealing solar damage adds Scorch. So for me, it kind of worked out. So that's just kind of the basics. I got to see if, because a guy and I were trying to pick it up, and somebody had ran farther ahead because we were doing all the secrets. They were beelining and skipped it for us. You might have to run this more than once. So let me jump in, and I'll cut between the parts where you guys need to see where everything's at. It's in the traversal section is where all the secrets are. So let's go ahead and we'll jump in. All right, so once you finish the first combat encounter and you're coming up the lift, we're going to not have to go very far for the first secret. It's literally going to be over here to the right once you get up to the next level.
Yes, she will.
So get up here, turn around. Sorry, I was one level early.
The sooner she can finish this.
Yep, heading over here. We'll do it together. Once you open the chest, Perfect, we're all together, and that way you don't leave each other. Once you run in here and you open the chest, there's going to be a big guy that spawns. Basically just have to survive. He's immune. Not entirely sure how you're supposed to kill him. I think it's mostly just a survival kind of patience, just keep away thing. Make sure you do pick it up though. That way you get your reputation, because that's all you get. You'll get a, you know, one of each type of offering, and then you also end up getting typically a weapon. I got a deep sight last week. This week I did not, so you never quite know how that's going to go. You will suffice, and that is it. So that is the first secret. No big deal there. Alright, so once you finish the second encounter, you got to go most of the way through your jumping puzzle.
Yes.
And it's right there before the end.
Manifests their referent. Death brings death.
You'll go through here, you'll jump down through those portals, and then when you get through those portals, you'll actually kind of be at the right spot.
We wield them as we wield fear.
I know this is mine. When you fall through, you're going to be around here. And you're looking for, so your landing point is there, jump across once. Then we're going to come down here. And we're going to find our deep sight. And then you're going to follow these platforms around the outside. Chest is going to appear. Your deep sight's going to allow you to pass through this grating over here. When you walk through, this will be your chest. This will be for your secret. And your portal's going to take you kind of right back ahead where you need to be. So that is the second secret for this week. Now let's talk about the cards. Alright, so for your cards, right after the first encounter, as soon as you come up the lift, just do a 180, and this will be your Void Attunement card. So if you need that one for Void Attunement, this is where you're going to find it. Sitting right here. Second one, you'll have, there's 2 Arc I know of and 1 Solar, so we'll kind of cover those along the way. I'm sure we'll be seeing kind of more as we go. Now, as I'm doing this out of order, I already showed you guys where the secret is for week 2. It's the hidden chest that's over just in that room. But again, if you're looking for all the cards, good to kind of check all of your corners. So as we work our way up, you've got the Void already. Last week's secrets were down there. Last week's secret was back in there. And then you come up to this platform. If you come over here to the left-hand side, you'll see this big spinny thing above you. This is going to be your Arc Attunement. That is where that one's going to be. It's the first one, by the way. Solar will be on your way up here as well. Now, I've gone Solar, and I don't think the previous instance guy picked it up for me. So before you go all the way up to the side, just jump up here. Instead of going left to climb, you're going to come over here to the right. So this, for example, is going to be a Solar card. Haven't collected yet, so I'm going to be able to collect it since I am Solar attuned. Going to pick up that card, and then we'll see what happens when we get back to Eris's Anathema, or whatever that thing's called, once I'm done with this one. I'll show you where the other Arc card is in here that I know of, and then maybe if there's secrets in the future, because it'd be weird to have 2 Arc and then like 1 Solar and 1 Void. There's got to be some other places, maybe just haven't seen them yet. So, going to finish up the second encounter, and I'll show you guys where the other Arc card is. Alright, so once you finish the second encounter, we're going to be going through what they call the Labyrinth. So make sure you got your idea of which one you're going to.
Yes. Each room manifests their referent.
Alright, so again, I'm looking for a couple other cards, hence why the camera will be spinning a little bit, but I will at least show you where the Arc one is for now. If there's a Solar and a Void that I find later, I'll edit them in as we go through. So from here, gonna fall down, make sure you kind of got your... through the right one. Now, once you get down here, if you go across, should be able to find your Arc card right across this lift, and it's right here. So this is another Arc Attunement card, and it's after you go across that little area and then up the lift. Now, I'm assuming there's like a Solar and a Void in this section, but I really haven't seen them yet. I'm just gonna have to try and take a peek where they're at. So, yeah, I'll check around and see before I put this video together, but that is just the second Arc one. That's all I know for now. And that is basically it. We're going to go wrap this one up. So those are your secrets for the week and how the solar attunement works. And I just assume in previous weeks, or in further weeks, sorry, like week 3, week 4, we're probably going to be able to get the other attunements and pick up the cards that are available. So if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like below. Leave a comment if you got questions, anything like that. But if you guys had a good one, hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell, and hopefully I'll see you guys in a future video. Got my Starfield review and coverage coming for that very soon. So stay tuned to the channel if you're looking to check out stuff on Starfield. Don't miss that one. Should be it's going to be big. So all the information for that drops Thursday at 12 Eastern time. See you guys soon. Have a good one.